Right, welcome back everybody to another Mondeo video. In the last video, the MOT one, you would have noticed I went to change the bulbs under here on my puddle lights, and I noticed it had actually been repaired under it, so someone actually broke the bottom casing. So I've dug the spare mirror out I've got now, so what we're going to do now is get involved and get that changed. So let's get it off. Right, and as you can see, I've got a spare one here, and this is what actually someone's actually tried prizing that out on the original one, I reckon. And what they've done is obviously they broke it around the outer casing and they've put a load of glue around it, and it just looks messy. So what you actually meant to do is you pop these back covers off, and in behind this cover there's a little hole what you actually put a screwdriver in, and it releases a spring clip on the back of here. So we will show you that in a minute. So I'm just going to get this back cover off now. These just pop off. Just work your way around it. There we go. So I've released all the bottom clips and the side. So we're just going to release these side ones. And there we go. That's the cover off, and I will be putting that silver one on this mirror. So we've got a spare one if we need it. We can always paint that silver if that one ever gets damaged. And this is what I'm saying about that hole. Where is it? This hole here, you actually put your screwdriver in at an angle as if you're going up towards that light, and it will release. There we go. You can see now I'm on it, and it's just a little spring metal clip there, and that lifts it up, and then it just slides out like that. Look. And then the way you get this bulb holder off, you just grab it and give it a pull, and there it comes. It's already got an LED bulb in this. So we're going to change it to the new ones I've got, so we've got a matching pair. These are actually the thin bulb LED ones. So we'll just take that out of there and we'll re-push that in. So that's the old bulb, and that has 5 LEDs on that. And this is just a double-sided one on this one. They can go in a certain way, these. You can put them in, if they don't work, apparently you just turn them round and they should work then. So I've never had a set of these before, so it's all trial and error for me. So what we're going to do now is just start taking this mirror off now. And now it's fixed on is 3 Torx bits. It's a T25 Torx. So that's all you need really, is a T25 Torx for this job to change the wing mirror. So let's get in there and get it off. Right, it's a bit dark under here, so what I'm doing now is I'm just prizing off this plastic casing above the door card. And what I've done there is just got a screwdriver behind it. And that's looks like there's actually a screw holding it in as well. There's a screw cap there. And that's a Phillips screwdriver, so don't just go pulling it like I was doing, because you could end up breaking it. So there we go, that releases that. I don't know if you can see there, but we've got our top fixing point, our lower left fixing point, and a lower right fixing point. So I'm going to undo them 3 now. Remember, when you're taking, I'm going to leave the top one till last to take the weight, but remember when you take the last one out to keep one hand on the mirror so you don't lose it. Right then, so I haven't released that top one yet, but I reckon that we're probably going to have to take the door card off to get to the electrical connector, because it feels like it's actually fixed in there. So I'm just going to start taking this door card off. Right then, so I actually took the screw out in there, which was a Torx T25, and I don't know if you can see around the side here, there was one Phillips screw there, and it's a bit awkward to try and get you in this door shut, and one Phillips screw there, and that actually gives you enough access just to pull the door card back, so you haven't got to take it right out. So I'm just going to unplug that plug now, and then we'll take the top screw out for the door mirror. Right, and as you can see, that's actually released nicely there, and that's just come out lovely. So everything looks the same on comparing these mirrors. So I'm just going to get this one bolted in now, which is the same process as taking it off. And this one actually comes with the fitting screws, so I will rewind them into the old spare door mirror, sorry. Now I'm just going to get a bit of cloth just to clean this up. This bit of algae there, so give me a second. Right then, so I'm just going to wipe all this off. Clear most of that off. That could do with a polish out of that. That's where the rubber's just stained it. So, right, what mirror is it? This mirror. So what we're going to do is we're just going to thread that block through there and get that sat on there like that. And I'm just going to wind one of these screws into it. Where did I put them in my pocket? Just to keep it there so it doesn't fall. Right, so let's go back in there and connect this mirror up and wind them screws back in. Right, I've got you in the best I can here. It's just a bit awkward working in a bit of a tight space like this. So 3 of them screws back in, holding that casing on. That's the wrong. That's the right screw. Yeah. So that is the door mirror fitted on. So I'm just going to connect that block back up. And that just slides in there. That's the click. I can't actually get you in this corner showing you this, because I say it's limited space. So I'm just putting 2 Phillips screws back in the side of this door card. What come out of it? One there, and there's one at the top there. Let's just push that door card up. That's that one in. And what we're going to do now is going to put that door one back in. So that just sits in there like that. Same again, it's the T25. Where's that in? That's that done up. And it come with a little cover on that, so we'll just put that back on. Bit easier said than done getting it back in there. There we go. That was a nuisance. So then all we've got left now is to put this back on, which again just sits in. There we go, that's lovely. Where it should be. Put your little cap back on again. Does that go in a certain way? It does, doesn't it? That's in, lovely. And that is everything done on the inside. So let's go outside and have a look at the bulb. So I'm just going to pop this original covering off of this light, this wing door mirror. And as you can see there, what I mean it looks like they've actually tried prising it up there as well, because that's all broken there. It's just full of glue or silicone or something, so it's not very watertight and it's not very good. So let's get this door mirror cap off. So just work your way round. There we go. And that's that cap off then. So what we'll do now is we'll just refit this one back onto there. Make sure it clips in as it should. And that's spot on that. So I'm just going to get the bulb place changed and then I'll come back to you. Right there, so I've put the new LED in. I'm just going to stick the light cover back on. And just push that, make sure it sits home and clicks in. And then you push it in wire connector first. And then that push this side up and that clip should just clip in and lock it in like that. So let's get the keys and make sure the power fold mirrors work. So we'll lock the car once and then twice. So that should all work as it should. It's not clipped in there. There we go. So what we're looking for now is for this LED to come on now once the door's open. So let me bring you in. So we're just looking for this light to light up and the mirror to open, which it has done. You can see the reflection on the door there, and it's there, a nice bright white, so that'll light up lovely at night time. So yeah, I think that's everything done now. Right then, so that's a little fast blast video on how to change your door mirror and your bulb in your Mark III Mondeo. I'm just going to whip round now and change the other side, but you don't need to see that because it's the same on this side. So yeah, we're going to leave that here for this little video. And until next time, we'll see you about.